Hi guys, I made some earrings with a vein. I did that on the picture tutorial. I used a size 11 seed beads for this, but I want to do a double leaf now. And I got two parts. One goes up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seed beads when you start, and then 7 seed beads on the inside on the other side. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when you go up, and then that's 5 on the other side when you do the other side. So now I want to make a double leaf, and I used regular seed beads for this, size 11 in black. I used some 15-0 for the ones where you turn around, and I used some Delica beads gold, size 11, and also the seed beads that are size 15. Now I haven't shown you how to do the vein yet here, so I'm going to do that with size 15-0. I hope that will be clear enough because those seed beads are getting really small. But basically you just start your Russian leaves, 2 parts, one big, one small, and start with those, set those up before we can continue. So this is just the part where we're going to put them together. And I'm going to pick up my black one first. And I'm going to tie that off like that's been done before, okay? So that means I cross with my seed bead in the middle and then just finish that up. But if you already did the basic Russian leaf, you should know how to do this. I just left them open so I could count the beads for you on how many I used. So just make 2 parts, tie them up like you did in the Russian leaf, and then come back to this video. Okay, so go ahead and pause me now. Oh, one more thing. If you want your leaf to be a little flat, then don't pull your thread so tight when you tie up. But if you want it curved, like this one here, because that's a really deep curve, then you need to pull that tight when you tie the knot, okay? I just thought I would mention that. Okay, so I have my 2 parts here now, and the next thing is I took about a little over a half arm span wide, about maybe up to the half of your chest, and I'm going in with 5 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the big part in the middle. Seed bead, and then I'm going to run through those 5 again, and I'm going into my seed bead again to make that loop, but you already knew that. So now I need this thread halfway, and put the other thread through the middle. And I'm going to first start with the vein. I'm going to do that with size 15-0 seed beads. I've done it on the main channel with 11-0 seed beads, so if you rather do it with 11-0 seed beads, that's fine too. I don't even know if the 15-0 seed beads will be able to show on the video. I hope so. Okay. So I'm going to pick up a seed bead, 15-0, on my left thread. And I'm going to pick up a 15-0 with my fingers because I'm lazy on the right thread. And then I'm going to take both threads and put them in the same seed bead in the same direction. I'm going to do that on the back like that. Okay, and now I need to go all the way down. After I've done that, all the way down and go into this seed bead. So the seed beads that are following need to be on both threads. I'm going to do the first thread first, and it depends on how many seed beads you use to get the curve, so you can, you know, do less or curve it more, even now after this already is a little curved. So let me see how much I got. I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me see if that will fit. No, I think that will be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think that will fit fine. And I'm going to go in here on the other side. And there. Now if you want to curve it more, you need more seed beads, okay? So that will bulge it more. I'm going to take my other thread and go through those same seed beads. Now we got that tied down. I hope you guys can see this. Maybe I can zoom you in a little bit. Hope it won't go blurry. I'm going down one seed bead size 11/0, and I'm going back up in the one that's next to it, because I need to go back in all these seed beads, go back up. I want to get out on top of the other thread like that, and I'm going all the way back up. And I need one more. Now I'm going into the seed bead on the left. I'm going in to the middle seed bead, size 11/0, the black one. And then I'm going to go around in my loop again. Up, up, up. And down. And back in that middle one again. And now I'm going in the side, and I'm picking up the first seed bead in the middle. And basically what I'm going to do next is flatten it out and get one seed bead already into the side. Now I'm going to work on this side first, and then I'm going to go work on the other side. So I'm picking up a seed bead, and I'm going down 2 seed beads, going into the left one. Oh, do one at a time if you have to. And then the left one. turn back up in the right one into the first black one and the 2 seed beads you just added, and then you're just gonna go down again and you can do 2 or 3. Basically this is just winging it, depends on where you want to go, how you want your veins to look. I'm going down 2 and I'm going to pick up several seed beads, and I think I will go over here 4, maybe 5. You can check, see if the white is good. About 5. Then I'm going down that black seed bead again, and I like to make sure that everything looks the same, or is done the same, so I'm going into the left again. You can of course also go into the right one first and then into the left one back up, but I prefer to do the left one so I don't make any mistakes. And then I go back up. And I'm going back down. A couple more. Maybe get it a little bit more straight, you know. You can also go down further and go back up with your vein. All depends on how you like it. As long as when you do earrings, you do them the same, you know, that they if you go 5 down here, don't go 4 down on the other one. Just try and make them look the same. So I'm going to pick up another couple ones. 3, 4. I think I'll pick up 5 and go into this one. You can also skip 2. You don't have to necessarily just skip 1. See, now I'm kind of going up because I used 5. There's kind of a little bit of a curvy in there. So you can also do 6 or 7, whatever you want, whatever you like. Basically just winging it. It will look good anyway. You decide to do it. Going down to 2. Up. And back in there. If you use less seed beads, you will pull this to the one side, which can also be pretty, but you have to use a little bit more seed beads on the other side. And I'm going down again. Gonna pick up 4. And then 1, 2, 3 maybe, and go in here. Pull that through. Up. And since this is the last one that I'm going to add, I'm going to take my thread down now, through the side. Like that. And one more. And this one goes up. Now I'm picking up the other thread. And this one also goes all the way up. And the first one I turned left, so with this one I'm going to turn right. I'm going to go in the middle, and because I'm afraid that my thread won't go through the middle anymore, I'm going to now attach my other part, and it will be a little bit more difficult to do the vein on the back. That's why I did that first, so you could see what I was doing. And now you basically need to do that on the other side. I'm going to pick up a seed bead. I'm going to go through this middle one. Pick up another seed bead. And then go back in the middle. If you had size 11/0, this wouldn't be a problem. You could do this later. Just come back up with your thread. You would have enough space in your seed beads. But right now, I'm afraid I might not, so I'm going to just do this right now. In the middle seed bead. Just hang that in there. And now I'm going down one seed bead on the side. And one seed bead down in the middle. It's getting harder to go through there. And then I'll pick up that one seed bead again, that first one that is also on this side, and put that on the side here. And I'm going down in the black. Ouch. And I'm going back up. And back into the black. And the two seed beads. And now I'm going to move down. A couple more. Kind of go in between the two of these that are on this side. And I'm going to pick up a couple of my seed beads. Three, I think. Put that in there. I'm trying to do this very slowly so that the camera won't blur on you because it's so much zoomed in. Pull that through and up in the seed bead you just added. And down. Pick up some more seed beads. Oh, that's a big one. one more. Right at the bottom. Taking 2 seed beads. And then I'm going to go down and meet up with my other thread. That came out of there, so moving over. Go right there. And there you have it. Pull that out. And that's my inlay. Of course you can make this smaller if you want to, or make it make the back bigger. Do whatever you want, but I kind of like it that way. This is pretty. You can also actually, if you would go up in a straight line, you could add this and put it maybe a little bit to the side like that. So, you know, sky's the limit, whatever you want to do with it. But I like this. So, that's basically it. All you have to do is just tie up. And finish off. And you're all done. So here it is. It will dangle when you walk, which I think is pretty cool. You can also attach the leaf on the side. You would need like a little stick. Instead of doing the loop, you would need like to go up a couple of seed beads, maybe add this one in between the seed beads. Yeah, you can do whatever you want actually with these Russian leaves. I really like this. You can also add from the middle, you can also add a pearl, of course, or something, a drop, or something, whatever you like. But I think this is really pretty, and it will dangle as you walk. So, yeah, that's it, basically, for this tutorial. Hope to see you next time, guys.